Well, the jury has spoken, and Mr. Combs could possibly, be released today. He could possibly get it. The counts that he was found guilty on holds up to 20 years, and but there's no minimum, so he could get like probation and go home. He could get 18 months. He could get time served. Like there's a lot that looks good for Diddy right now. He has beat the RICO charge, and hey, it's hard to beat the feds, but he beat it. I heard that Irv Gotti was the last hip hop hip hop hip hop artist to beat the RICO charge, and so he did it. He did it on day 35 of this trial. It is finally over. Now he has to wait for sentencing. But the next big thing is at 1 o'clock today. They'll go back in. Both the jury and both the prosecution and the defense they have till 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, so a couple of hours to submit to the judge why he shouldn't be released, and defense why he should be released, like why he deserves to go home today. His family is overjoyed. They're overwhelmed with gladness, of course, and there are some people that are disappointed. What I saw today with people running up on Tisa about this verdict, she had her opinion just like everybody else's opinion, just in her defense, right? And she felt like she felt, people felt like they felt, and I don't think that they should be like running up on her and treating her bad, but she's gonna catch a lot of flack for it. And hey, y'all, hey, she's gonna catch a lot of flack for it, but I think she can stand her ground. She can stand her own. I know there's a lot of things going on with Tisa right now, but I don't think that people should just be running up on her and call. But she was ready, like she was like standing her ground, like what? Here I am. I said what I said. So anyway, it's very possible that he could be released today if the judge comes back and say, you know, I've read both sides and I'm going to have to agree with the defense, and I'm going to let him. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hit the like. I only have one like. It just takes a half a second, please. But to, anyway, I got thrown off. So anyway, he could say, go ahead and let him go. So as we know, count one was the big one, RICO charge, and he was found not guilty. Thank you so much for the like and the follow. I appreciate you. I really do. And then the next one was on the X trafficking, the count two, not guilty. Count three, he was guilty of transportation of prostitution. Count four, Jane, not guilty. Count five, guilty again for transportation. So during this whole entire 7 weeks, me and my people over here, we were back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was so, I don't know. It was so confusing at times. There were a lot of people. Well, there were a couple people. Shout out to Montana, because he stood on it. He stood on what he was saying. He said there's no RICO charge. He shouldn't be charged for RICO. Bridges, shout out to Bridges. She said you shouldn't be charged with a RICO. I don't see it. I don't see it. Well, at one point I was like, okay, I do see the RICO now when it was closing arguments, right? Because I was on the fence. I couldn't get there. I couldn't see the RICO. I was like, I don't see it. And then I was on the fence. And thank you so much. I was on the fence about it, and then the closing arguments came, and I was like, okay, cool. I think I see the RICO now. And then as we got closer, I was like, I'm back on the fence now, y'all. So I was back and forth, back and forth. And last night, I think I got in my feelings about like hoping that it wouldn't be so bad for Diddy because of his kids and his mom. I really got sensitive to that, but I really do believe Diddy has done a lot. He's done a lot. And, you know, from here, you know, I just hope that even if he gets released, even if they give him a slap on the wrist with these other charges that he was guilty of, that he's learned from this because he has kids and he needs to set better examples for them. I believe that's just my opinion. So we are going to go live tonight. We'll be live, around 7:30, 8 o'clock. I don't know. Whenever we come, we're always late bloomers, so we get on late. But we are going to go live and we're going to talk about it. I can't wait to see and hear Montana's response. I don't know if Bridget will be on, but I'm just ready to get on. Last night was a great live about it. Again, you know, we're at the end of this trial and we're going to move on to the next after this. We're going to talk about it tonight. We're going to follow it up to sentencing. And, but there's other things to discuss as well. So I hope you will subscribe to the channel and even become a member. There are some free memberships that are out there. So if you get one, YouTube usually assigns those by you interacting in the chat, and then you will be able to come into our exclusive rooms. So anyway, you guys, the verdict is in. They said what they said. The jury said what they said, and that's that. And so we're gonna just move on. We'll be back after 1 to see what the judge is going to allow for Diddy. But he did say, hey, I know you don't want to go back over there to prison. And Diddy was like, no, I don't. You know, they said Diddy went over to the jury and thanked them, you know, for the job that they did. His family was just so excited. I know his mom was relieved. It's hard sitting in that chair. It's hard being a mom, sitting behind your son, watching him suffer through this whole entire 7 weeks. So, you know, shout out to Janice Combs and his kids for standing tall with him, and, you know, doing the best that they could do to hold up. So anyway, here we are. And you guys, leave Tisa alone. Everybody has their opinion. Just leave her alone. She just doing her thing. But honey, Tisa's feisty. She's like, here I am. And what, y'all want some smoke? I'll give you some smoke. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to go hit the like button. Don't forget, on the way in or out, we appreciate it. We'll see y'all tonight. No, we'll see y'all after 1 o'clock Eastern time to talk about what the judge might do. So for now, bye-bye.